Thank you. Now we go to question number 2. Now here, since we already know that our first term were found 3 and our common difference, our common ratio is 0.5. Now we can go to the second one. Now for the second one, for you to find, you need to find a sequence. Okay, using these two, you know that in GP, when finding the next term, we are multiplying. So we are going to say, already I know that my first term is what? Is 3. So for me to find the next term, which is the second term, I'm going to say 0.5 times 3. What am I going to have? When I say 0.5 times 3, I'm going to say 0.5 times 3. What am I getting? 1.5. 1.5. When I say 0.5 times 3, I'm getting 1.5. For you to find this sequence, because you can't solve the formula of the nth term without the sequence, so you need the sequence. So since we have the first term and your common difference, so you'll be saying this times this for you to find the next term. So for us to find the third term, we're going to say the second term times common ratio. So we are going to say the second term times common ratio, which is 0.5, then times 1.5. What are you getting? You are getting 0.715. That is our third term. And you have seen here, even here, it is even given us that, given that the third term was what? 3 over what? 4. When you divide 3 over 4, you are going to find 0.75. So this is our what? Our sequence. Hence we can find question what? Question 2, which says the nth what? Finding the nth term. So we're going to say, for us to find the nth term, since we have our sequence and also we have the first and the common ratio, so we're going to introduce the formula of the nth term by saying term is equals to first r n minus what? 1. Now what is our term? We don't know. So you can, if you want, you can say data this side. You write your data and then you say my n is what I'm finding. Then my first term, I know that I have already found a 3. Then my r, I know that is 0.5. Then my n, I don't know. So you don't know your n is what we are finding, but you have your first and your r. So I'm going to say your n you don't know. Then you say our first term here is what? 3 according to the data. Then our r is what? 0.5. You close because there's multiplication here. Then n you don't know, minus what? 1. Then from here your formula will end. But some people will just multiply 3 times this one, but the answer will still be 1 and the same. Why? From here, if you put term 1 here, you're going to find the answer for term 1. You're going to find that the answer will be 3. When you put on the n, when you put 1, you're going to find that term 1 it will be 3. On the n, when you put 2, you're going to find that the term 2 will be what? 1.5. But this is the formula that you were supposed to find. Oh, you can say 3 times 0.5. You're going to get term is equals to 1.5 the power n minus what? 1. You can get this one, you can get this one. The answer will still be 1 and the what? The same. That is how it is. Go to the last one. The last one, what are they saying? We've been told to find the sum to infinity of the geometric progression. The sum to infinity is already given in the on the formula bar. The formulas are given. So question number 3, we've been taught to say sum. So you introduce your formula. Say sum of infinity is equals to first term over over 1 minus r. When you are finding the sum of infinity, make sure that your common ratio is less than 1. Make sure that your common ratio is less than 1. Remember, if we have this kind of meaning we know that our common ratio is less than what? 1. So we're going to say sum to infinity is equals to our first term. We already know that is what? 3 over 1 minus 0.5. Now we can subtract from here by saying 1 then minus 0.5. What are we getting? We're getting 0.5. So we're going to say sum to infinity is equals to 3 over what? 0.5. We can divide. We can do that one for since we have a decimal here, we can do where we multiply by 10, then we're going to find 5 and then here 30. When we divide here, when you divide with your calculator, you're going to find that the answer will be what? Will be 6. When you divide with the calculator, when you say 3, then divide by 0.5, we're going to find that the answer is what? 6.